guys. Okay, I'm back with my weekly wrap up. I think this week is going to be a little bit shorter. I don't have a ton to share with you because I'm also filming my favorites video today, and I feel like some of the stuff I would talk about, I'll be talking about in that, so I didn't want them to overlap. But I did want to just give you a few little updates on some stuff I've been using that's not necessarily a favorite or an empty or anything like that. And I wanted to talk about it when it was a little more relevant. I will say I will have a haul video coming probably next week. I've done a little bit more shopping. I did pick up a few more things from the Sephora VIB sale and then just a few other random things. I know I have been sharing newer purchases in these videos, but that was kind of a lot more stuff than I'd want to do in this because I don't want this to be like, you know, a weekly haul or anything. And I did read a comment on my Get Ready With Me this morning. One of you asked me, because I had mentioned I'd had like the makeup bug or beauty bug buying bug lately, and you asked if I was still doing my one in, one out. And I am doing it. I'm just not doing it like super formal, because when I choose to purge and declutter, I want to do that when I want to, not necessarily when I'm buying. And so I'm not saying, okay, I purged 2 lipsticks, I can purchase 2 new lipsticks. It's more, I know I've purged X amount of makeup, so I can buy this without feeling bad. Does that make sense? And I'm also not doing specifically like out one lipstick, in one lipstick. I'm just doing it like a collective X amount of makeup. Now I'm trying not to purchase another foundation till I use up at least one more, just because I don't want my foundation to get old and I have to purge it, you know, or throw it away. And I have been on track with my buying this month and, you know, one in, one out kind of thing. It's probably been like down to the exact number because I have bought more this month. But every other month I've purged so much more than I've purchased. Because, you know, I don't want my collection to get out of hand again. So lately I've been kind of looking at it as I'm almost trading like out with the old and with the new kind of thing. Because some stuff was older. Anyways, what was I going to say? If I was going somewhere with that, I don't know. Mommy brain. Okay, well, I'll just move on and hopefully it will come back to me. I talked about this in that Get Ready With Me. It was the Clinique Even Better Foundation in the shade Linen. I love this. I really do. I've used it 4 times now in this little sample pot, and I probably have enough for 2, maybe 3 more uses. It is a really creamy, I don't want to say thick. You know how Lisa talks about some foundations as being just creamy, and that's kind of like a good way to describe this. It's on my face today, and I think my skin has just this kind of like luminous, glowy, pretty look. I really, really like it. I decided to purge the Kat Von D Tattoo Foundation a week or 2 ago. I mentioned it. And I would mix that with my MAC Strobe Cream. And I would like how it looked on camera because it was just kind of glowy and dewy. And, you know, like that creamy look. But I didn't necessarily like how it looked on my skin close up because you could see foundation. Which I'm okay with people seeing foundation. Obviously, you know, I'm wearing makeup. But it just... I didn't think it laid really well. It just looked a little much. And this kind of gives me the look that I liked from the Kat Von D, but it lays better on the skin. It looks more natural. It looks more skin-like. It's not so like, yeah, you have foundation. It would just look maybe like you had a lighter foundation. I don't know. And this, actually right now, Nordstrom is doing 10% off their price matching with Macy's. So I know the VIB sale is over, but you know, if you wanted to pick it up, it's like $25, I think. So it's really good for, you know, non-drugstore foundation. I am not going to let myself get it because I said I need to use up at least 1 more before I purchase it. But I'm impressed. Those Clinique foundations, I used to always want them because I liked the gifts with purchase when I was in high school. But they were always so pink on me. But now they're having a better shade range and they're not so pink. Okay, next item. This is probably the, you know, big elephant in the room. It's what's on my eyelids today. Yes, it is one of the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow. and I got the shade Kitten Karma. I picked this up weeks ago when it first popped up on Nordstrom. My friend Jackie, who does videos, Jax Lorraine, she did a video all about these. She loves her glitter, and so I decided to purchase one through her link. But they were on back order with Nordstrom, or they just hadn't got them in stock yet, so it's been a while. And I wore it today. I'm a little unsure how I feel about it. It's not that it's not pretty. It is. Now that I've like finished my whole face, because I did just my eyes first, I'm liking it more, because at first it was just like, whoa. It is not for the faint of heart. If you do not like glitter, do not get this. I need to go back and watch her video again. I mean, it is Glitter City. And I mean, I like glitter. I do. I really wanted the rose gold one, but they didn't have it on Nordstrom, and everybody talks about Kitten Karma, so I thought it was a good one to get to start with. What I did is I did my Hourglass Radiant Light through my crease first, and then on one eye I dabbed it on with the applicator, because I've heard you can't blend it. You just, almost where you lay it, you have to leave it, but I did kind of pat it around. And then this eye, I put some on my finger and did that. And I don't want to say it's hard to spread, but it's an interesting texture. And I feel like I got it up a little higher than I wanted to. You know, first time. It's a beginner thing. I mean, it's definitely not something I think I want the whole shade range of, but it's been fun. Today it's been fun. I think, like, my daughter's, for her dance recital coming up, I think it will be really pretty on her eyes. But anyways, so far we'll see. You know, it's definitely different. It's, if you have one of these, tell me your best way to apply it, because I don't think I did it really great. Okay, next up, I got at Sephora, you'll see in that haul, I was at the JCPenney's one, and they had a gift set on crazy sale, and it came with the Foreo Luna Play, which I've been really curious about this. I just hadn't bitten the bullet, but with this sale price, I got that whole kit for like $17. I didn't even care so much about the stuff in it, but I got this, and this thing is like $39. Okay, they say that it's good for up to 100 uses. I've used it twice. I'm making notes of how many times I use it so I can do a review and tell you how long it lasts. So far, I'm not overly impressed, but I need to play around with different cleansers and stuff. It says not to use, I think, oil-based or clay-based cleansers. And most of mine are non-foaming, so that may be part of my, you know, disenchantment with this. I used to use the Clarisonic back in the day, and I really loved that, and I think that's also part of it, is I maybe used foamy cleanser, so I expect like all this lather, and since my cleansers don't do that, it's just, I don't know, it's a little different. So if you don't know, it is one of those vibrating cleansing brushes. It's silicone, so it's a little cleaner. You press the button on and off, but I will do a review and tell you more about it. But the reason I'm mentioning it is because if you have a Sephora inside JCPenney's, check out those kits, because yours may have one of them still. Because like I said, it was like $17. Okay, and that is about it for my weekly wrap up, because I am going to be doing a haul soon, so I don't really want to show you all that stuff in here. And then I thought I would mention this. We always talk TV. My friend Lauren here, she told me to watch Grace and Frankie. It's a Netflix series, and it is really funny. I'm not a typically a comedy show type person. I like more dramas. It's a 30-minute episode. It's a Netflix original series, and me and my husband have been watching it at night, and we're able to watch like 2 episodes because it is shorter, you know. But it is really funny. It's Jane Fonda and I forget the other lady's name. You'll know her when you see her. And the premise are these 2 ladies and 2 men, you know, married couples. And I mean, I'm not giving anything away, but the men leave their wives for each other, and so it's just their lives afterwards. And I think they're in their 70s, so it's pretty funny. But I've been enjoying that. If you have any new show recommendations, let me know. I you know, if you're looking for something new, I think that one is definitely fun to watch. I believe it's like 2 or 3 seasons in. We just finished season 1 last night, so that is fun. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know I was going to tell y'all something and I totally blanked. But Nordstrom is doing 10% off, so if there was anything you didn't get at Sephora that you still have your eye on, maybe check that out. And I guess that is about it. If you know of anything new in the beauty industry or whatever, let me know. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.